everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping well and you're having a fantastic week. That you're having a better week than I am. I thought I'd just do this what I eat in a day a little bit different today, just for the simple fact that I didn't really eat that much today, unfortunately. So if you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that me not eating isn't a purposeful thing. There's always a reason behind it. So today, basically, to cut a long story short, if you'd have seen my vlog yesterday, you'll have heard me mentioning about that I was going back to work again today, which I have been, and obviously I'm back now. So for those that aren't aware, I'm currently on maternity leave. I'm not due to go back to work until February next year, and I've been on maternity leave since January this year. I had my third child, my little girl, Alana, back in March. And so, like I said, I've been on maternity leave all this time. So the reason why I've gone back to work is I've not cut my maternity leave early or anything like that. I'm still going back in February. But I'm doing these shifts called keeping in touch days. So basically what it means is that you get to go back to work while still on maternity leave, earn some extra pennies for special occasions, such as Christmas, things like that. You get to catch up with everyone. You get to ease yourself back into things, get used to working again, and then do any training that might be outstanding and stuff. So I work as a midwife and I'm in the hospitals, so extremely busy. I normally do 12.5 hour shifts. I'm not used to being away from Alana any more than a shopping trip to Asda or Aldi. So you can imagine that I'm quite apprehensive about leaving her for long periods of time. So to help her and to help me, I thought do some of these keeping in touch days, earn some extra pennies for Christmas and stuff, and then just generally and slowly ease myself back into going back to work. Because you can like to a degree pick and choose what shifts you work and how many hours and stuff like that. It's up to you, but you do only have a set amount of days that you can do, so you can only do 10 in total. So it's fantastic. It's really, really good. I really enjoyed myself going back yesterday. I only did a 6 hour shift, but it was amazing. It was, it honestly felt like riding a bike. I didn't feel like I've just been off for the last 10 months. I felt like I've only had a week off. It's crazy. It obviously shows that it is completely and utterly ingrained into me now. It's actually a part of me, my job. Because like I said, it was like riding a bike. I just swung straight back in. So I was even more happy about that as well, that I felt so comfortable straight away. It was amazing. So I did that today, and then I've got another shift that I'm going to do on Sunday as well. I'm going to do a little bit longer. I'm going to do 8 hours on Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. And it's not just for me, it's also for Alana as well. So she was at home with Daddy yesterday, which obviously absolutely loves her dad. She really, really does. But it is just a learning curve for both me and her. We have to learn to be away from each other for periods of time, because obviously I have other children and I have other commitments such as work and stuff. I would love to be a stay-at-home mum. Love my job, but I would love to be a stay-at-home mum. Oh, hang on a second. She can't reach a toy. So sorry about that. I've passed her the toy. The fire has been put out. Everything is happy in the land of Alana again. She is a proper diva, and when she demands attention, she demands it. But she takes just after her mum, so it's absolutely fine. I can let her off. So what was I saying? So just a really, really good opportunity. Get back into the swing of things. Get used to being away from each other. Obviously back into the work swing. Yeah, just back to normality rather than living in this lovely little maternity bubble that we've been in for the past 10 months. But luckily I get to hold on to it for a little bit longer until February, because like I said, I'm not officially back until February. So I only plan on doing a few shifts between now and the week before Christmas, and then that'll be me until February, the back end of February as well, when I return. So with me going back to work yesterday, it's because I was talking about it yesterday. With me going back to work again today, I've got up, I've sorted the kids out, I've just had a couple of brews, so I completely and utterly didn't have breakfast. I've got to admit, I was quite nervous about going back. You know, would I remember everything? I'm going to be leaving Alana, you know, all that, all the normal work thoughts popped into my head of me returning after such a long time. So I went and dropped off my son at school and then went off to work. Like I said, my husband stayed at home with Alana. So got myself to work. And then because I was only doing 6 hours, I could have had a break in that time, but you do have like unpaid breaks. And I thought I just wanted the straight 6 hours. And so I didn't actually have a meal break yesterday. Managed to get brews and stuff like that, so don't worry about all like that and, you know, go to the bathroom and stuff. But yeah, I didn't actually sit down and have a meal break, which was absolutely fine because I was just running on adrenaline. I was just loving life. So it was okay. So I actually had my lunch when I got home, which again, I finished at 3, so it wasn't like it was mega late or anything like that. But it ended up being my lunch / dinner. And what I had instead was I just had one of these, and I'll insert a picture of what I had because I did take a picture of it before I ate it. I had one of these, which is the Slimming World's free food lunch bowls, and it's the chicken satay noodles. So I had one of these, and I just served it with a really big salad. Because originally when I bought it, it looked quite big. They come in like round pots, and it actually looked like a decent size. However, I defrosted it in the fridge so that I could just waz it in the microwave straight away. And it defrosted to like literally nothing. You know, like the noodles all disappeared, and the chicken, there was only a few pieces, and it was actually quite pathetic. So anyway, I thought I've defrosted it, it needs eating. So I cooked it in the microwave anyway. Sorry, just readjusting the camera. I cooked it in the microwave anyway, served it with a really big salad. Like I said, I'll pop a picture in, and then had it. And I can honestly say I will not be getting it again. It was rubbish. It was far too sloppy. I didn't overcook it or anything, but it was far too sloppy, and it just didn't have any flavour to it whatsoever, which was really disappointing because I was actually really, really looking forward to them. So yeah, I won't be buying these again. And I've also got a similar lunch bowl in the freezer, one of the Coronation chicken ones. So I'm really hoping that's not as such as a disappointment. So I had that, felt really deflated, didn't satisfy me whatsoever. But then about an hour or so later, bearing in mind I've not had, or at least up to this point, I'd not had my Healthy Extra A's or my Healthy Extra B. So I had that, which was on plan, sin-free, had a load of salad with it, again, speed, so no sins used. So I've ended up having, instead, just to try and fill me up and give me that satisfied feeling, I've ended up having a bowl of the Weetabix minis, the chocolate chip ones, which are your Healthy Extra B. So you can have 40 grams of those for your Healthy Extra B, which I had. And then I added another 40 grams. So that's 7 sins for another 40 grams on top of that. So I had 2 lots of my Healthy Extra B, but obviously half of it's sins, so 7 sins. And then I had my second Healthy Extra A, because my first one I always use for brews, and I did have a few brews throughout the day. So I always measure that and have it for brews. And then my second one, like I said, I had that as the milk inside my cereal. Didn't take a picture of that. I just scoffed that. I thought, who really wants to see a picture of me eating some Weetabix, which in the morning's fine, but yeah, I was just too hungry, so I just ate it. So again, I've had that. I'm not going to have anything else this evening because it's ended up quite late now. I'm just going to edit this video and pop it on. But yeah, so literally really, really rubbish day on plan, quite frankly. And I feel quite bloated now from it. I don't know if that's because I've not really eaten properly, and then I've eaten 2 things quite close back to back. I just don't know. I don't know if it's what I've eaten that's made me feel quite bloated or what. But I'm just going to finish eating for today. and then start again tomorrow. Because if I start picking at stuff, I'm in that frame of mind that I'm in a very snacky, naughty frame of mind. So I'm best off just curbing it. I mean, it's 10 o'clock now anyway, so it's not a case of I need to be in any way. It's not like it's lunchtime and I need to be in. I can quite easily go to bed shortly, so which I'm going to do, because back up again for the school run tomorrow. Yay! Mum life, it never stops, does it? So yeah, so I've had both Healthy Extra A's, Healthy Extra B today, no sins for my dinner, and 7 sins for my snack sort of thing. And then obviously, like I said, it was my Healthy Extra B and Healthy Extra A as well. So yeah, so rubbish day on plan, quite frankly, guys. Didn't enjoy my food. Loved the Weetabix, but that's not a meal to me. That is literally just a snack or a breakfast. It's not a meal, like not a proper meal. I know breakfast is a meal, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm clearly tired. I clearly need to go to bed. So yeah, I'm just going to say goodbye. I'm going to catch up with you again tomorrow for another What I Eat in a Day. Obviously, I'm not at work. I'm going back into work again on Sunday to do another short shift. So that should be good because quite a few of my friends are on shift as well. So that'll be really nice catching up with them. Not that I'm not friends with everybody else anyway. It's just obviously you have your actual proper buddies. So that's going to be really good on Sunday. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to love you and leave you and say good night or good day whenever you're watching this. So sorry it's a bit of a waffly one. Sorry there's not like loads of fantastic, amazing meals. I'm thinking about I might cook a curry tomorrow night. Even though I know it's Thursday tomorrow, I've still got a bit of a Friday feeling, I think. And I think that's just because I've been at work today that it's given me that weekend feeling prematurely. I don't know. So we'll see. No major plans, but I'll catch up with you tomorrow. So good night, everyone, and speak to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.